Shaq, it seems the
Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We're here to present the NBA on this Saturday afternoon. We're live at AT&T Center. Welcome to San Antonio, Texas for this Spurs home game. It'll be the Heat off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Kang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. And it's Bosh at the 5, patrolling the paint.
Chris Bosh, in some ways, has been the overlooked, underrated member of the Big Three in Miami, but extremely valuable. Nice complimentary scorer and understated defensively. But with LeBron gone now, he becomes more of a focal point offensively.
Offensive rebound.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Poke loose. Duncan kicks to Parker. 3 on 3. And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Here is McRoberts. And dang, here we go. And Chris Bosh with the slam. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Splitter, that's good. And Chris Bosh posted up a lot more, it seemed, with Clark in Toronto and Miami. Primarily a face up front.
And I think that's where he's most comfortable, Kevin. More of a slender build. He takes advantage of his quickness more than his strength, so facing up is really where he's been most effective. Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
They kick it out to Green. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Chalmers, and there's another one to the Heat.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Over to the wing. Splitter inside. He's covered by Bosh.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Wade. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim. Smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And so Bosh nails both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Parker against Chalmers. Parker passes to Splitter. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Splitter's got his second bucket.
And he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish. Spurs were able to take the top seed in the West once again and set themselves up for yet another deep playoff run.
Trailed by 9. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. They'll be up against a future Hall of Famer in Tim Duncan in this one, and I asked him how Duncan changes what they do on the defensive end. He relayed that he told his guys not to be over-aggressive with him in the post, saying, if we start fighting on every fake he throws our way, we'll all be in foul trouble. We can't let that happen. We'll see if they can avoid just that, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here is Splitter. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Diaz checked in for Splitter. Now off the inbound. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
Pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
The Heat leading by 7. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Tim Duncan. Here's Dang. Drops in the layup for 2. Dang's got 5 now.
I tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Into Green. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. And here are the Heat. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Wade. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
That's a big reason why they're trailing, Mark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. A different look for Miami.
Well, Mario Chalmers, coming into last season, made a bet with Ray Allen about how much each could slim down and get in peak shape. It seemed to pay dividends for Chalmers in particular. He had probably the best season of his NBA career. Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
The Heat leading by 9. Here's Cole. Now here's Granger. That's blocked. 1:22 left to play in the first. Here's Bellinelli. Granger covering. Takes it out to Leonard. Releases. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And Chalmers really not the quickest point guard in the league, but he has active hands defensively and pretty good feet. Those takeaways help get the Heat out in the open court, which certainly plays to their strengths.
59 seconds left in the first. Here's Ginobili. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Chalmers, more of a role player for the Heat. Not a huge playmaker, Steve, but he can knock down open threes.
Yeah, he's an efficient scorer, and his passing has gotten better over the last couple of seasons. He's a perfect role player for Miami because he can guard opposing point guards extremely well and then slide off the ball when Wade has it.
Here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Granger, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And he gets it to go.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Here's Diaw. And he gets the bucket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And Aslan kicks to Napier. 13 feet away. Here's Anderson. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contest, he wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Boris Diaw is out there, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bellinelli in at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second. Out to the right wing. Chris Bosh with the rebound. There were a lot of great things Steve accomplished last year by the Heat, both on offense and defense, but at times people would overlook that defense.
Well, they played tremendous defense. I mean, maybe not as consistently as they have in the past, but to be as good as they were, you have to be great defensively, and I think sometimes that goes underappreciated.
And that basket's going to count, folks. That's the goaltending call right there.
Boris Diaw, pretty unique player in the NBA. Came into the league as a passing point forward, but became a small forward and then really a four. Crafty passer and score a little bit from the outside. Very difficult player to guard.
And Miami making a change here.
away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And you look at the playing the floor. Some have criticized his conditioning, but he has the size to hold his well.
Yeah, you can't move him out of there. He's a good post defender because he's strong and smart. Not as good moving in space, though. Lacks a little lateral quickness. He's a below-average rebounder, so it's good to pair him with somebody that does glass it.
San Antonio making the switch here. Green's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA. He'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I bite too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my move. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
And the basket by Chalmers. And the Heat lead by 16.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you competed when you do that work inside. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first.
Well, 2 seasons ago, the Heat were rolling. They won a franchise record 66 games. 27 of those came consecutively. Last season, they managed the regular season. They knew they had to pace themselves in an effort to try to win a 3rd straight championship.
And Diaw gets to Leonard. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dang dishes to Bosch. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bosch has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys. Giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
And Green gets it to go.
I think they're spending a little too much time behind the three-point line in this quarter. They've got to work the ball into the paint.
I agree with you. I mean, it's easy to settle for that 3-point shot. I mean, they're making it harder than they need to. Get it in close, get to the line. That's how you get back into a game. Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Chalmers passes it to Bosch. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. From downtown, the rebound by McRoberts. Nick Roberts has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. Takes it from 10. Here's the block. And he's able to get it back. It's stolen by Wade. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Spurs continue, guys, to be one of the top-tier teams in the league, both offensively and defensively.
Well, great discipline and efficiency, the continuity of the roster, the stability, and of course, you know what Pop calls corporate knowledge, the unity of this roster that has grown over the years.
San Antonio making a switch here. They He's checked in. And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Bosch. Haslam comes in for Josh McRoberts. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Napier in for Mario Chalmers.
And for the Spurs, hey, defensively with Duncan and Splitter inside, they've got the size to protect the paint. Leonard, their wing stopper, is terrific to guard any position on the wing. They use their length to contest shots late and avoid cheap fouls. And the other thing you like about them is they didn't give up a lot of free throws last season.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. The drive by Wade, and he gets it to go. Wade's got 10 points in the quarter.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Ginobili. And Diaw kicks to Bellinelli. Can't get it to go. Granger with the defensive effort.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing around physically. Tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for them today.
And it's Leonard. It's on an assist by Bellinelli. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
So it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Wade cans the shot from the wing. And the Heat lead by 20.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Ginobili with the three. So Ed.